pour me a cup of that Joe. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge, baby. Let's start the show.
A lot of dressing on this salad.
Yeah, my salad's a little wet. I don't like it.
You don't like that?
No, I'm not.
Well, the croutons are no longer, they've lost their crunch. They're now more of like a sponge.
Yeah.
Well, I prefer kind of like a mostly dressing with just a few leaves and croutons floating on top.
Kind of a soup. You like it?
It's like a cold, vinegary
I saw
soup.
you making the other day at the house a shake-up salad where you took a full bottle of dressing and wedged a piece of lettuce into it.
Yeah, I don't understand why people put dressing on the salad. You get salad and then you cut off the top of the dressing and you put the salad in the top of the dressing and you drink that. People at these restaurants are, oh yeah, just put some dressing
How do
on
you
it.
find that affects your stomach?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, yeah, my stomach.
It's basically just an ulcer now. Your whole stomach is just a sore.
There's something. It's bleeding.
Now, you've been trying to eat better than everyone for a while now.
Well, yeah, I've been trying to beat everyone by eating, and I was like, "Oh, you're eating salads," and I was, I think I got carried away. But the good news is my ulcers, I can tell when I'm about to get mad, my stomach hurts, so I know, like, here it comes. Also, if it's going to rain, my feet know because of my
arthritis.
What is that called?
Well, your feet sprout little umbrellas, right? You've got like Inspector Gadget feet?
Yeah, I
Like
don't
Wolverine?
have that thing that diabetics have with their feet.
Good.
What's it called?
It's not your joints. Your joints aren't
No, it's
feeling
not
good.
my joints.
You're not inflamed.
No, they're not inflamed. Yeah, my feet sprout little umbrellas. They get up all their beach stuff and run back to the condo.
And the condo is your ankle?
No, the condo is my condo at Myrtle Beach. And I'll be like, whoa, hold on, feet. And then everybody else on the beach sees.
And we'll see that and we'll go, rain's coming.
Rain's coming,
Rain's
yeah.
coming, that's how you know.
when I'm being dragged by my own feet back to the condo.
Which your back is looking kind of scratched up. Was it?
Yeah, no, I am literally at the mercy of my own feet.
I agree. I saw you one time, you were walking in the tide pools, and then a dark cloud came over, and you got dragged out of there.
And I am ragdolled back to the condo.
Oh,
and that's
you have a sea urchin.
shell stucco, the sidewalk.
Right?
And you got a sea urchin sticking out of your back.
Well, yes. Yes, and that is that. Yeah, I pick up stuff from the beach. There's trash.
You've got a symbiotic relationship with a suckerfish there, I see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And when we say symbiotic, he is winning, and I am being sucked of my life.
Right.
Yeah.
Technically, you don't need him at all.
Yeah.
I'm providing nothing for him. You know
Vice
what I mean?
versa.
I mean, yeah.
He's providing
You're
nothing.
getting nothing
You are
from him.
providing a lot. You do have an aquarium attached to your arm.
Right, I'm
and it's
providing
airtight.
his full nutrients,
Yeah.
and soon I will be totally gone.
It's a perfect symbiotic relationship.
Yes, really symbiotic.
Sounds like my symbiotic relationship with my damn ex-wife.
Whoa!
That is true. You disappeared.
Whoa.
You disappeared
That's absolutely right.
from everyone's view.
Social.
Hers, her friends, your friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yours.
It was the quickest sighting with an ex that's been recorded. Guinness.
Yeah.
Guinness
is back.
Quickest
They came
sighting.
back.
Guinness, by the way, is back. I agree, Howard.
Yeah.
Guinness is back, and it's worse than ever.
Yeah, bigger in terms of badness.
Yes. So, were you humiliated by that ruling when Guinness showed up and all of your friends had sided with your ex-wife?
I had a feeling because right after the breakup, I got texts from everyone saying, we're not interested in your half of the story. Said, I'm not going to be there for you.
Immediately.
I got some calls from old friends just checking in to make sure that I knew that they didn't care about me. So when Guinness came
So you
knocking,
thought-
I can't say I was surprised.
You were surprised.
There was something interesting too on your Facebook page, which you had at the time. And you know how when you have a birthday, it organizes all the comments into happy birthday. It's just a list of those.
Yeah.
It created a separate delineation in your wall of just people saying they want nothing to do with you and they don't care what happened. They don't want any information.
That hurts. The Facebook algorithm was able to predict your humiliation and rewrite its own code.
Well, that's a lot of your wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just got the 10-year reminder video now of this soft, like free music playing in the background.
Right.
And just photos of all the comments people left on my wall. Glad to never
It's
speak
so
to you
good.
again.
It's so good that Facebook.
Good riddance.
It's so good that Facebook doesn't have the ability to know what they're reminding you of.
Right.
Because it could be a
Right.
dead person.
Facebook
it could
is
be,
really working well
they're
right now.
like it's awesome. It's like a crapshoot. You know, it's a fun surprise.
And Todd, speaking of your Facebook wall, how's your actual wall going? You wanted to build your wall.
Oh, we're a little behind, I'll say.
Really?
Yes.
Who was going to pay for this wall?
Well,
Your next door neighbor?
They were the neighbor. Yeah, I moved. I moved next door to what I will call let's just say a old family.
Okay.
And they just made me. They just made me sad to look at. You know, 'cause I
Right.
can't look at old people.
Why is that?
What's that?
Why is that?
I think it reminds me of something I'll never be.
Right.
Todd, you look old as fuck.
Me?
Yeah.
I've been told I am 77 and I look 20.
Well, that new backwards hat is working wonders for you. That backwards hat is, what is that, Social Distortion? Is that
Yes,
what that is?
it's my favorite current band, Social D.
But it makes you, honestly, it makes you look. You know how when old people wear a hat, it's like that person's not younger, they're just sick.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then it is telling the truth.
The hat does seem to have weighted your body down quite a bit.
Yes, the hat. Well, the hat removed one of my vertebrae when I put it on. I guess my vertebrae were a little weak, and my C6 just flattened.
Really? From a
Like-
Yeah,
thin
because
hat.
your neck is way shorter than last week.
yeah.
Thank you.
Jeez. And Todd, is this? I haven't heard about this wall thing. Is this? Did you buy a new property, or are you still living in the dorms? Or did you move
That's
off
in my
campus?
dorm wall.
okay.
Well, a lot of people are saying that the old people I'm looking at the other side, it's a mirror, and I'm building a wall between myself and a mirror.
Where is this window? Is it in the bathroom?
It's as you walk into the bathroom. On the left are the urinals and the stalls,
Right.
and on the right is the window to my neighbor's house.
Wait, if you're looking at
Is it overneath the sink?
Yeah, if you're looking out that window, what's that about crotch level?
It's right over the sink, and people have carved some pretty rude stuff into the window. What's right above crotch level?
Yeah, I was just asking. It was the sink. You already said it.
The sink, yeah. Well, it depends on right
Seems like
above
a
my
mirror.
crotch level is the wall outlet because I have a very low crotch.
And
Yeah,
so,
you got shortest legs in recorded history, biggest torso.
Guinness.
Guinness.
They're back.
So now you're in a pretty heated debate with these neighbors.
Yes. Well, I can't get a word in edgewise.
And they're using.
the
You said
worst
they're using.
things.
You said they're doing. They keep trying to do jinx to you.
They keep jinxing me, but I say it. I think I say it first, but we jinx each other at the same time. And people walk in the
Wow.
bathroom, and you know what they say: never argue with a crazy person, because
Right.
from a distance, no one knows which one's crazy.
Right.
So
that's
I'm
true.
sitting there in the bathroom screaming at my neighbors, and I know I look crazy, even though I'm right.
Right.
I've been there 100 times. with
Yeah.
you.
Oh shit!
Absolutely. I'm okay
Fuck.
with it.
What are you doing?
Fuck.
What?
Fuck.
Howard. New Howard.
Fuck.
Real
What?
Howard.
Howard reincarnate
Guys,
again.
guys,
so
guys.
disappointing.
What
know
are you gonna say to us?
You know what I'm gonna say. So just let me not say it and just get into the show.
The pizza's here early.
No,
the pizza's here early.
Finally, some good news.
Finally,
Finally.
Howie, baby, love him.
guys, the pizza
We
is not
just
here.
fucking ordered it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's good because I don't have to get another pizza boy fired
70.
for delivering late.
No, it says 75.
God.
It
Well,
says-
last time that became an ordeal.
Yes.
Well, because you were arguing with that pizza boy over the wall of your house.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because you never did work at Pizza Hut, you claim, but you're arguing with this pizza boy who showed up late with the pizza.
Yes.
It went to blows.
Yeah, well,
The
'cause
window broke and turned into a
I
wall.
didn't see the pizza boy till I went to there, got the pizza by hand, put on one of their hats, just to be rude, went back into the bathroom holding the pizza, and then I see the pizza boy across the window in
Unbelievable.
the mirror.
He's
Or in the
taunting.
window.
Well, guys, that isn't The pizza's still on the way. It's got 70 minutes until it's going to get delivered according to the pizza track.
God, they're way off. We should have said no thank you.
Yeah. So,
Well, what's the
that's
issue then?
You know what the issue is. I don't even want to say it because you're just going to get mad at me and it's going to be a whole thing again. So why don't I just do the intro to the show?
Okay, go ahead. Do the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
Asshole.
Go ahead. No. Give him a chance.
Do
Go
the
ahead.
intro. Do the intro.
All right, do it.
Hello,
Ooh.
hello, everybody. Welcome to the teacher.
Eat shit, Howard.
Okay, let's let him do it.
Okay,
Let me do this.
we're sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Teacher's Lounge. It used to be the first, best, and only podcast pertaining to issues relevant to the Hamilton High School community.
Fuck you.
Fuck off.
But it's not anymore. I'm going to power through it. It's not anymore because we are back in college.
Stay flippy.
Stay flippy.
Say Flippy.
So it's not over.
Well, it feels like it's time to turn it off.
No.
First of all, you tell us Pizza Hole is going to take 70 minutes to get here.
First of all, I wanted Pizza Hut.
Okay, you know what? Then fine. I'm going to stop recording and we're not going to record the episode today. Okay?
No, we're going to have it
turn it
on
off.
there.
There.
Turn it off.
Look, I
Good,
stopped
it's off.
recording. I
Okay,
stopped
good.
recording. We're not
Let's
going to
just wait
record an
for the pizza.
episode today.
I can't believe. I know it's cheaper, but they got to crawl out of the hole every time they bring the pizza here.
Unbelievable.
It takes them 45
It's so much
minutes.
cheaper, though.
And he's filthy when he arrives. The guy is filthy muck.
Yeah,
dirt,
and the
shit.
Supreme is mostly dirt.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can we talk honestly for once? Not
Sure.
on the mics.
Yeah, the mics are off.
The
so
mics
let's
are
do
off.
it.
Let's just. Can we talk honestly? I feel like you guys. It's 3-on-1 every goddamn day of my life, and there is no
Come on,
way.
man. It's an on-air persona.
What do you mean?
We're playing characters. This isn't really us.
Who do you make fun of? People you don't respect or people you respect the most?
That's
I
right.
don't know. I don't make
right.
fun
I
of
can't
anyone.
handle it.
I don't
If
make
someone were to make fun of me, I'd rip my hair out and I'd burn it on the fire that I would put myself on.
Then that would be the second time.
Yeah, exactly. I already got singed feet. I can't take it. You are strong and you are Howard.
Yes.
And you deserve it.
You're
Okay.
strong and you're Howard.
Okay. Well, it just feels like
Listen.
I had a
if
big.
God, you're Howard.
I swear on my
Howard.
real dark hair. My real dark full head of hair.
Forest
Two
Green.
lies right out the gate.
That I love you, Howard. I swear on my real hair and real eyebrows
Listen, I
that
know
are
it
full.
doesn't. It doesn't
and
matter
young.
enough if you just say it. I swear that I love you. Don't feel the love.
What do you swear on,
Believe-
Todd?
Okay.
I swear on my two not working legs. That's all. That's all I swear on.
Okay.
That I
You just picked up
love
one
you.
of your legs and crossed it over the
You're
other
swearing
one,
on
Todd,
a
we
lie.
saw it.
What's that? No,
We saw that.
no.
Guys,
Yes.
I just feel like
We love your ass, dude.
We
You're
love your
Howard.
ass.
I had
We
a-
love your ass.
we had
Let's
a
let
big
him talk.
scare. We had a big scare last week.
That's right. We thought you died,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
but thank God that I'm immortal now.
And not only that, you're immortal now.
You're immortal.
Congratulations.
You're immortal now.
You're immortal
That's-
now.
I
Gloss
died,
over
I
it.
died and
The
I came
Teacher's
back and I'm
Lounge,
immortal
you're
now.
immortal now.
Yeah.
You're immortal now.
Yeah, I'm immortal now.
that-
And that's a huge deal, but we come in and nothing's changed. You guys still treat me like the fucking black sheep, and I should be the golden goose.
Hey, look, if we're treating you like the black sheep, that's a good thing. It's the best Spade movie out there.
Yeah, no one talks about a single white sheep.
That's right.
They just say, look at all those anonymous.
I
sheep.
think Tommy Boy is the best Spade movie.
I
Really?
mean, he definitely makes the movie.
Absolutely.
What about Joe Dirt 2?
fantastic film.
Is that a Spade movie?
It's a
I
Spade.
guess that's
That's
more
more
of
of a Dennis Miller
movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but Miller. I mean, Miller's at his best in the very beginning of that film, and then you never see him again.
Absolutely.
He is at his
Well,
best.
you left on top. So I think we've solved the problem about you, Howard.
Yeah.
We moved on.
Well, look, okay.
All right, solved.
We're
Report.
happy you're alive. We're happy you're immortal.
You're immortal now.
It's just big stuff is big things are changing for me. I've had sex now, guys.
Yes.
You guys saw it. You witnessed it happen. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to give it to you, but it physically it happened.
Yeah, it happened. So,
That
like,
wasn't
things are
us
different.
clapping for you. That was us trying to kill a fly for a second.
Yeah.
Just
And
so
I
the
think we
audience
got it. I
knows.
think we got it.
Okay.
I think I still see it up there.
Here's my question: how do you feel?
How do I feel? I feel good. I feel like it's like a sexual awakening. I know what sex feels like now.
Who did you fuck last week that walked in the
It
end
was
of the episode?
a young male college student and then actress Lauren Lapkus. came down into the basement.
Right.
And
Yeah,
she
that was
immediately had sex with
crazy.
you. Like that.
That's famous. That's famous.
That's famous.
That's famous.
That's famous,
And ever
Howard.
since you lost your virginity, I mean, you
To
got
that
these
young man
sunglasses.
from college.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
How do you
Lauren
feel?
was disgusted by you. She
That
made
was
noises that made it
apparent
sound
right up top.
Yeah,
But
well,
go ahead.
I was gonna say it seemed like at the time everyone was excited about it on their side. It felt like a good thing. But you think Lauren was disgusted watching it?
Oh, I can't
Yes.
speak for her, but yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I would hate to go on record for her, but absolutely.
But the important thing is this: you demand now,
Dog.
dog.
Dog, you're the man. You
You're
went
going
to
to Hollywood,
We
dog.
took you to the hospital. They found out you're immortal now, and we had to sneak your ass out so the government didn't come and go, "What happened to him? What happened?"
That's right. We ET'd you out of there.
And now-
We put you in we stuffed you in a little basket on the front of Sam's bike,
Yeah, I'm still learning to ride.
and he fucking tried to learn to ride for 45 minutes.
And you would have died probably 10 times in those attempts if you weren't immortal now.
Yeah.
Because you went down hard.
the front of the hospital opens right up to that cliff.
Yes.
That's right.
well, look,
It's-
I'm just
But
saying.
luckily, when you drove off, you drove up like a ET.
Yeah, well,
And you
I
went
had,
over it.
I had an
Well, look,
immortal
I'm-
alien in my.
Listen,
Are you an immortal alien?
Are you an illegal alien or an immortal alien?
I'm none of those things. But listen,
Okay.
can we get back to recording? I'm going to hit record. We're going to record an actual episode.
Okay.
Okay.
I am about to start recording.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Howard, I
And
just
do
want
we
to
tell people
apologize
you were
personally.
immortal on the air? Or do
no,
we
no,
keep
the
it
government's
that needs to
after
be
it.
that
The
needs to be a
government's
secret.
government's
Okay.
after it.
So look. Oh fuck!
What?
I never stopped recording.
Oh, wow. This is bad.
You're in trouble.
This is very bad.
They don't let immortal people
How
live.
long before Pizza Hole gets here?
It'll still be probably another 60 minutes. Okay, but look. Okay, well, anyway, all right, we've been recording. Everybody knows everything now. This goes directly out over the airwaves, so we can't change anything. So let's just, you know what? It's been a big week.
It has been a big
We'll
week.
brush
I think
everything
we
else
just
under
need
the
to
rug.
relax,
Yeah, we
right?
need-
Does anybody feel like maybe some fish and chips, perhaps a lox and salmon bagel?
Oh, you're sliding a room service menu over to us.
That's right. I'm doing room service. You know, you guys know I'm doing hospitality. I know what people want, and I just want to make sure that we're all fed. And because maybe that's what's going on. We're just not settled right now.
Yeah,
That's true.
A lot has changed. We threw ourselves in the deep end at school, and it's been a crazy week. I'll take. Let me see here.
Go ahead and write it on the menu.
Just write it on the menu.
Yeah, you fill out the menu and slide it out under the door, and then I'll pick it
Okay.
up from outside.
So-
You don't want to have to see
I'm gonna
your
do-
servant when you're staying in a nice hotel.
I'm
The
gonna do
thing
it.
I like about room service is when it gets sent to you, you think like, oh my God, they're going to just bring food right to me. And then you get it, and the table is wonky, and you sit on the edge of the bed and
Right.
hurt your back.
Yes.
And eat it.
Right.
And it smells up your whole room for
Right.
the rest of the night.
Right.
And that's my favorite part.
Well, that's the experience, baby. You could go out to a restaurant, or you could eat it on your bed.
yeah.
What sounds better?
I mean, I would love. My favorite thing is watching room service while just impatiently waiting for something good to come on HBO because there's no actual guide on the TV.
Yeah.
So I just gotta
Yeah,
hope.
I've actually been learning about that.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
learning about that. They do no guide so that you stay miserable in the room.
Yeah. All I'm waiting for is my episode of Real Sex.
Well, we're all kind of
In
waiting
the
for it.
revival, right? This is a revival of the series.
Yes.
There's an episode that is apparently going to air that was with you. How long ago was this shot? This was shot.
60, 70 years.
40,
right?
yeah, 60 or 70 years ago.
Wow.
They did
And it's just
a
coming out
revival
now.
of Real Sex because Real Sex started as a vaudeville play.
Everybody knows that. It was
Everyone.
slightly different
Absolutely.
than what it was. It was just kind of real sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Yes.
lot like Charlie Chaplin,
It was
buck naked, swinging around a little cane,
Why did they
and
say
being a
buck
nudist.
naked?
Is it
that
buck or
reference to a
butt?
dollar?
Buck.
Buck naked.
It's as naked as
As George
deer.
Washington
George
was
Washington was
in
on
the
the-
photo shoot. I
Yeah.
see.
A little known fact, but yes, George Washington. That's a
nudist.
photo of him on the dollar
Oh
bill.
yeah, crossing the Delaware is actually grotesque.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Clothes were added later.
Yes,
the original
absolutely.
painting, he's nude. Completely.
Not only is he nude, but let's just say there's a little bit of an ass-eating chain going on.
Yeah, and also he's got a Prince Albert.
Yeah, and
Everybody needs to know.
Look at the
and
post.
it's not on the tip. It's not pierced. It's a
King Albert.
It's a King Albert. It's a King Albert.
And it's everywhere.
It's pierced, and it's all everywhere.
It's a big, big piercing.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it's a hole that goes sort of where the shaft and his scrotum meet, and then a rod sticks down his urethra.
Yeah.
And there's sort of a U-shaped thing that sort of sticks down,
That's
and
right.
it sort of looks like
That's right.
there's like a handle that you could hold on.
Yes.
It's the first
and
one
just
ever
like,
done.
Just like his teeth, it's all made out of actual slave teeth.
That's right. That's right.
Jesus Christ.
That's right. Well, Washington, you've got to give it to him. Very resourceful.
Very.
Super resourceful.
But
He's the father of our nation, and there's no bigger hero here in the
There's
lounge.
no
I mean, he's
reason-
one of our biggest founding daddies.
Yeah. There's no reason to question anyone who did a great thing. There's just no reason.
The founding daddies, the founding daddies,
Uh-huh.
that in Pennsylvania, that
Beautiful.
first room where this
Beautiful.
country was founded was nasty.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
founding daddies were in there.
Right.
It was a lot of leather going on in there. Beards, yep, beards,
Beards,
and leather,
wood, teeth.
Yeah.
yeah, I've heard that through the grapevine that Thomas Jefferson was a real masochist.
Now, how many people are on that phone network with you? The Grapevine.
It's me, Kevin,
Who's Kevin?
Lori.
Who's Lori?
They're just people on the phone tree. I've never met them.
And this is
It's
a new phone plan.
It's like Cricket Wireless. It's the grapevine.
Yeah, I can only call one person, and I call them and ask them my question. They call the person they can call. They ask them that question until somebody
So
knows.
every
and then
time
they
you want to
sit.
have a conversation, it has to be a phone tree.
Yeah, and that's why I wasn't upset about this pizza taking 70 minutes. For me to get the answer to a question, it sometimes takes a year.
Well,
So
yeah,
you
I
use
called
phones specifically to ask questions.
Yeah.
Well, I called you on Grapevine the other day, and I said, "Have you seen my keys?"
Mm-hmm.
And then you came over to my house later, and you said, "Here's
A bowl of peas."
Here's a bowl of peas," and I was like, "That's not what I wanted."
It's a classic telephone.
Yeah, it was
What a classic
It's just like the old game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
anyway.
called you with some big gossip. I said that Lori and Kevin, I think, were having a little affair. Mm-hmm. And the news you got was Seventh Heaven is still on the air.
Yeah. Which was exciting to me. You guys know that was one of my favorite shows. I was a big fan of Seven.
You popped so much popcorn.
Yeah.
And called up the gang and said, "Let's watch."
Well, I called you the other day to notify you about a great new documentary about Napoleon Bonaparte. And then you saw me the day after and said, "Good call, you got to be alone to fart." And I said, "Why would you just repeat the message that I sent to you incorrectly?"
Right.
And now we're figuring
I
it
thought
out.
it was
It's grapevine.
It was good. I thought it was good advice.
It's all grapevine. But hey, we are all investors. We are all investors.
Yes.
And I appreciate
Early
that.
investors.
But anyway, guys, we're back in college, and a lot has happened this week. We should
Yes.
probably get the listeners up to speed. As everybody knows, I was through a dispute with a roommate. Ended up homeless last week.
Immediately.
I'm still homeless, but I'm sort of sprucing up the welcome mat outside the sex dorm where you guys live.
Yeah.
To sort of make it a little bit more homey.
Yeah.
So I've put some like art on the
how are
from
you
a little tree.
How are you feeling after being revived last week?
Honestly, it was a shock to the system that I needed. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It was a reminder that life is scary, but now for me,
The thing is, most people use the fear of death to motivate them to have a good life. That seemed to have been paralyzing you.
Yeah.
Now that you know you're never going to die, I've never seen you so motivated.
yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
guys know I have a lot of fears in life: getting close to people, putting myself in situations where bad things could happen. But now that I know literally nothing bad can happen to me, it's just really opened the doors. I went out to like a S&M bar recently just to give it a shot. I met a really nice girl there. I
met a nice girl at an
I met a
S&M
really nice.
I saw you
girl.
guys interacting, and I would describe her as a mean girl.
Well, no. What do you mean?
Very mean.
What do you mean?
I mean, she's constantly screaming at you, making you kiss her boots.
Right.
You
Yeah,
were wearing what looked like a pig's head. Like a mask of a pig's head.
No. It was not a mask of a pig's head. It was a pig's head. And it was, and it was
it's
just
like
sort of a
hollowed out throat of a pig
Yeah.
that fits, and you're the head of the
it
pig
was
is sitting
a
on top of
big
your head.
pig.
And believe me, we cleaned it. We took the
pig.
skull out. We took the skull out and we cleaned the inside, so it's
Good.
perfectly clean inside. And I went,
Oh, so it's just flat flesh, unstructured pig head flesh?
yeah, but guys, that's the nature of our relationship, and this was a relationship that I didn't know someone could have.
This is
a
a big
relationship
deal.
where someone
Would
cares
you
about
say
you.
you're a sub?
I would say I'm. Well, yeah, I guess technically
I'm learning all about
the lingo.
subs and doms in college. College has really opened me up sexually as well. I haven't had sex
Speaking
yet.
this is interesting. I just found this out.
Yeah.
Did you know that a submarine is actually a whipped ship?
Yes. Well, that's how they started. Is big.
Big Ship said,
Big
"Get
ships.
underwater, you bitch."
Yeah, and they shoved the submarines down, and the submarines liked it.
Yeah. So they
They
stayed
got
down
longer.
there.
Well, you know what's surprising?
got
Sometimes you can see a small ship still bossing around a bigger submarine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Which
yeah.
is very interesting.
It is.
And sometimes the bigger submarines like that.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm not familiar with anything like this or anything that's
Yeah.
like close to that or whatever.
I was standing on the docks the other day and I saw a submarine trying to come up out of the water, and a little puttery like tiny little dinghy.
It's a fishing dinghy.
Yeah, a fishing dinghy. A fishing dinghy pulled up right on top of
Fishing
it.
dinghy.
The submarine tapped it and
Dinghy.
it pushed it back down.
Yeah.
The dinghy wouldn't let the submarine
Wow.
rise, and the
So-
submarine got bigger.
and what was
Submarine
the
got
what was
bigger
the
again.
what was the look on the dinghy's face at this moment? Was
The
he-
fishing dinghy.
The dinghy was scowling, and it was interesting. The fisherman who was inside the dinghy was slapping the submarine with a fishing rod.
Wow.
like
Wow.
fly fishing, and it loved it. The submarine got bigger.
Well,
So-
I saw a different fishing dinghy bumping into one submarine that was clearly a different submarine's wife. And saying, "You like watching that, don't you?" The submarine got bigger.
yeah, man, did they get bigger?
I saw this one sub, and it was kind of, I mean, it was between these two fishing dinghies, and it was rolling around like it was on a spit or something like that.
Right.
Oh,
And this sub was getting big.
I saw, and this was honestly, for me, I mean, luckily my feet took me away from the beach really quickly.
Of course.
Because I wanted to leave on my own anyway. But I saw a group of, it must have been 10 or 12 fishing dinghies. And they were crowded around this submarine, just beating that submarine, just tapping it, and and that submarine was swelling up huge.
I saw that too. They
Yeah.
were dumping hot wax all over it.
Yeah.
And the submarine got way bigger.
Yeah.
And then I think I saw that too. Then the dinghies all sprayed gasoline on the submarine, and everything got smaller.
Oh yeah.
It was. I think that was like the moment that
Yes.
everything.
Submarine is a fact.
Yeah, all the but
Thoughts?
Howard Immortal.
Yeah.
You got this girlfriend.
Well,
that-
let's be clear about your immortality, though.
On air.
Let's be clear, because you are immortal, but your body does. What's that?
Don't.
Sorry. You that. But
the thing
your
that's going
body
on with
still
me-
gets hurt and doesn't regenerate.
No, I feel pain. And
You're not buff like a
Like
Highlander.
if you got
No.
hit by a bus, you won't die, but you will be all fucked up.
Yeah.
all your bones be broke. You'd be in a wheelchair.
But with medicine these days, I mean, they could reconstruct me, and I think I could be okay. So I'm not super worried about it. But honestly, this relationship has been really eye-opening for me. I honestly feel like I'm close to a point where I may one day be able to stand up for myself, because she's
No.
teaching me. She always says, "Don't be a little pussy."
That's what you said you'd always never be able to do.
I know.
Stand up for
when you
yourself.
thought
Yeah.
the mics were off, you stood up for yourself against us, and that
Yeah.
was
Did
great.
I really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
remember?
did.
You
Yes,
just did it.
I did. I
So,
forgot.
I'm optimistic
It's
about
subconscious.
all of us here in college. I mean, I think the big thing all of us adult men needed to do was go back to college. And,
Absolutely.
I mean, Bill, you're the kid, you're going huge in your frat. People love you there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys, but I'm obviously studying communications, but my real interest now is in my frat.
You got to make connections.
Yes, the leader of my frat is the coolest dude. He introduced himself as the child of Bhagwan Rajneesh.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know this guy either, but he was apparently a big frat head.
And that's-
a frat guy
and that
in
is,
generations past.
Bogsun Rajneesh.
Bogsun Rajneesh, yes. Bogsun Rajneesh. And it's a really cool frat. He is a classic frat guy. He wears big, long white robes, has a super long beard, and always keeps his hands together in a prayer sign. And we, like typical frats, we worship him, and we do everything because of him, and through him we gain our strength.
Absolutely. He's the alpha of the house. I get it.
Yes. And he wants all of my possessions, which I think is a frat thing.
Now, Bill,
Hazing.
Bill,
Yeah.
I'm not a naysayer, you know me, but I will say around campus, people are saying that fraternity is actually not a fraternity and it's a cult.
Well, that is classic haters.
I agree.
I mean, it's just haters.
Sounds like the people who've been asked to not rush. You
It's
know
like
what I mean?
people who are too hip to join a frat, they're like, oh, frats are cults. It's like, no, maybe they are it's just a different way of life.
You guys
Yeah.
answered back to that really well because all you did was just poison everybody at the school. And that really proved like, hey,
well,
we're not.
allegedly.
That was a prank. We
Yes.
pranked,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, we were
Well,
frat, we were
yeah,
pranked.
I'm kind of the Bogson's. I'm his secretary, and it's my job to anyone who gets in our way to kill.
That's what a secretary does.
Yeah. There's typical secretary duties. I do payroll and I poison people. So yeah, we
Hey,
poison.
make sure you don't get those two jobs mixed up.
I know. That's tough. Yeah,
That's
because I mean,
So you gotta have 2 Excel sheets.
Yes.
yes, you gotta have two
You gotta
Excel
have 2
sheets.
Excels. Excel's important. They don't tell you enough about that in high
Have
school.
you heard
But
of-
I got to college and I didn't know Excel, and it has been tough.
The big thing in your adult life is knowing Excel.
Now, I don't know if you guys saw this YouTube video the other day. It was the Excel freshman list. It's a bunch of accountants
Yes.
doing math problems
It's-
at each other in a
Yes.
garage in front of cars.
Who's on there? There's
David Downs is one.
David Downs or Little Davy.
Little Davy accountant.
Who else? There's Excel Stentacion is on there.
Yes,
Man.
Excel Sensacion.
I tell you what, I missed this video, so I have
you
no
should
idea
check
what
it
you
out.
guys are talking about.
Similar to a cipher where all of the newest
Oh.
rappers come, but it's accountants.
Okay,
is what
good.
we're doing.
That's right.
Billy Jenkins was there.
Yeah, Billy Jenkins.
Yes.
Billy Goat Gruff.
Billy Go Gruff. Yes.
Lil Yachty was on there also.
Lil Yachty is an accountant. Yeah, no idea. Lil
Lil
Yachty
Boat.
can
Lil
do
Boat.
a an S1095 form like you wouldn't believe. He can write off your health insurance quickly.
Well, it sounds to me like this frat is a cult. But
No,
you-
don't hate, Todd. That looks bad on you. Hate it.
It's a nasty color.
Well, all that matters to me is you're happy.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to say is everybody gets so mad at cults. You ever see people in cult videos? They
They're
look
very
happy.
They are. Yeah.
They're having sex.
If people in cults are so happy, why don't they leave to talk to anyone else anymore? Why are they stuck on the
Because
ground?
they've
of the
got
cult?
everything that they need. They're
self-sufficient.
Yes.
And again,
When
We're
I'm at my
self-sufficient.
happiest, I'm not talking to anybody.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We're a self-sufficient frat that has given all of our money to Bogsun, and we only wear orange and maroon.
yeah,
Good.
that sounds great.
Which looks great on it. Really doesn't match your hair or your eyebrows, but it looks good on you.
Well, no, I mean, I have brand new, dark, good hair. I mean, I've had it always.
And I can tell
And
you're
it
trying
grows
to,
from my scalp.
you're growing a beard like Bogsun's.
Yes, and this is my beard that always grows if I let it grow and I don't trim it.
Okay. A quick side note. Does anyone know where all the cotton balls went?
I haven't seen the cotton
They
balls.
go fast, don't they?
yeah.
Did you by chance use the cotton balls to clean that new Santa-like beard you have, or?
Oh, no, that's what I did. Yeah.
Cleaned your real beard with the cotton balls.
Yes, I have a dark, dark beard like Santa Claus. And I used the cotton balls to clean it.
You know
Make
what's
it
crazy?
so white.
Yeah.
It smells crazy like Sharpie in here, but I can't find my Sharpies. You know what I mean? You have this dark hair and it smells like marker, but I don't know where I have a Sharpie cup.
Oh, you know how when you write on with Sharpie on a dry erase board,
Yeah.
and the only way to get it off is write on it over it with another marker?
Yes.
That's what I'm doing with my hair.
Oh, okay.
To clean it.
Oh, because it's
And my
real.
hair
It just
and my
needs to
Your
be
hair just
clean.
has a bunch of scratches in it, so you're just cleaning
Yes,
it.
I have real hair that grows fast from my hair follicles.
Right. You keep saying it. It was just unusual.
Right, yeah.
And look, hey, I'll say this: the mixer at your frat earlier this week was really fun.
It was very
Wasn't that
odd.
fun writhing around on the floor for 8 hours?
Honestly, it was right in my wheelhouse these days. Like it felt like a night
Looked
out with my
very at
girlfriend.
home, yeah.
Yeah, and thanks so much for donating to Bug Son's Bentley Fund.
Of course. And this is for. Let me get this straight. I did donate money so he could buy a Bentley.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
Bug
why I
Son
wanted to
needs
donate
a new
money.
car every day.
Yeah.
He says once he rides in one, it's
Yeah.
bad.
I
and
love
that's typical
Kickstarter.
frat stuff.
And how much does a Bentley go for?
Oh.
I mean, I don't know, $90,000.
So he's spending about $90,000. Well, I'm glad I donated some
Yeah.
money.
Well,
then,
that's
'cause a lot.
dudes. Yeah, that's just frat dudes.
Yeah, and also we live in a GoFundMe culture now, where if I need something, I'm going to ask other people to
That's
fund
right.
it too. So I'm
Yeah.
glad when I have the means to
That's
donate
right.
to other people.
Yeah,
right.
I have
we're
people-
gonna have a cool kegger next week
With
where,
alcohol.
No. A kegger is where you break into your family's homes and you steal all their belongings
Yes.
and you give them to Bug Son.
Yes, I've done this before.
It's a fun.
I've done this before.
It's a fun kegger.
Keggers are a blast.
Because you used to do keggers when you were hooked on opium and you were at your final.
That's
your wits
right.
end.
Yeah. Me and my girlfriend at the time,
Curly fry?
Curly Fry, and all the other,
family.
family. You know what I mean? We used to do keggers all the time.
When you say girlfriend at the time, are you talking about the magazine?
yeah, my girlfriend who works at Time Magazine.
Which was something we never talked about when you were dating Curly Fry.
Well,
She
it's a new
worked-
job.
Yeah. Oh, it's new.
It's new. It's new.
it's new.
Wait.
Curly Fry has really blossomed
It
since
almost
dating
seems
you.
like I was holding her back or something. I don't really know.
There is something about all of our exes is that when you become our ex, you become successful.
It's
There's
almost like
something
you've
about it.
seen rock bottom, and you're like,
Right.
oh, I have been in the shit.
Now,
I need to lead.
let me
a
ask
good
you a
life
question. Are
Yeah.
you guys typically getting like really heartfelt emails from your exes saying that something about you saved their life or something like that?
No.
Okay, well, I've gotten 6 or 7 of
Really?
those, and they said I
Wow.
can never talk to you again, but something you did saved
it's
my life.
Oh, that's the wording. Then yes. Then yes.
Good. Yeah.
Okay, so it's insinuating that you were the problem.
Seeing me really changed him.
Right.
Wow.
You're the last. It feels like we are the last step before everyone finds true happiness.
Yep.
That's right.
Which,
Well, it's almost like we're a 12-step program. We're the last step
know,
of a 12-step.
And you would
right.
think we could do it for each other. I know you
Yeah.
guys. I should be finding happiness.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
really.
maybe we all have to break up with each other to find happiness on our own.
Well,
So Todd, you've been having not the luck you had hoped on the football field, but some luck.
Yes, I was a hopeful walk-on for this D1 football team.
Freezing
So
here.
just to
Cold
catch
towel?
everyone up.
What was that?
Freezing cold towel?
Ooh,
Jesus,
that is
right?
very cold.
That
Freezing
is-
cold towel?
Those
Ow.
seem to be resting in liquid nitrogen.
That's right.
That's too cold,
Oh, that's
Sam.
too cold.
listen to this. That's what they sound like
That's
when
the
you
towel.
bang on.
That's you hitting the towel against a soft pillow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we have
This is
the
crazy.
Yes,
Sam.
here at my company, we have the crunchiest towels you can imagine.
I don't know
and
if
they're
that's the
freezing
adjective you
cold.
want before towel.
Okay, well,
Also-
I know how to take care of people.
And it's a
What-
company now?
Huh?
It's a company now? You've
It's
incorporated?
trying to be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
called Sam's Care.
Sam's Care.
Sam's Care.
Kinda
I was
close
going
to
with
Sam's
Sam's
Club.
Club. I was
Yeah.
going to go there, but I got the pantsuit off me.
Now, I noticed something happened with the logo design. The S looks a little further from Sam and closer to Care.
Yeah.
So it looks like it says Sam Scare.
Yeah.
And the picture of your face is a little frightening on the logo.
Well, I wanted to make it personal. I wanted everyone to know who they were dealing with. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's kind of the kooky ad, you know?
Right.
And there's a
You're killing
bubble
me,
coming.
Sam!
There's a bubble coming out of your mouth that says "boo."
Yeah, it says
I don't
boo.
know if this is clear that you're running a hospitality business. It looks like some type of haunted house.
Well, it's confusing. There's two bubbles. One says boo and it's got a fist up, and then the other says boo and I'm holding my hand to my mouth like I'm booing a sports person.
right.
Okay.
So it's more confusing.
That's right. But you're asking questions.
So it's
Yeah.
like a haunted house where you also are in the crowd booing a game.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a haunted house baseball spa experience.
But then I've seen your website.
It's a haunted house baseball spa experience.
So it's
Yes.
not an accidental problem with the logo. The logo is true to the business.
That's right.
And you're-
Well, we did some reverse engineering, but yes, absolutely.
Oh, so you were stuck with the logo and you changed the entire
Listen,
business.
I was high and I drew the logo, and now I got to care for people the weird way. But I'm doing a good job.
How does this
That's a very
manifest itself? Baseball haunted house care package.
Well, when people have enjoyed, something for long enough, they've gotten the full experience. I walk up to them, lean into the ear, and quietly whisper, "You're out of here!"
Okay.
And then they have to get up from the tub, and they can move on to one of our themed showers.
Okay, and at what point do they get scared? Oh, I guess that is scare and
It's
baseball.
a little
in
bit
one.
scary on baseball because I'm dressed as a full umpire with blood on my mouth.
Blood. Oh, so you're a dead umpire.
It's spooky. Yeah, which is, and most umpires I think are at least dead inside.
I went in.
Well, that's it. That's something we can all agree on right here, right now.
Most umpires are dead inside.
Umps are dead on the inside.
What you know what they say: if you can't, those who can't do teach, those who can't play ump.
Yes,
That's right.
that is
Yeah,
so
that's a
true.
real
It's
thing.
really
Right.
sad.
Those who can't live ump.
So shout out to all the umps out there.
Yeah, one of
Yeah.
these days we'll get an ump on here and have a
Shout
chat
out
with him.
to all the umpires wandering around graveyards,
Yeah.
which is what they do when they're not calling games.
Well, I know that one of the guys on. One of the guys on that podcast that we're suing, the Bleachers Lounge.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are assholes.
Yeah.
They told
First
us
of all.
They're assholes. And what are they? Are they parents of
Their parents,
Little League
they sit in the
and
bleachers,
umpires
and
too?
they also sometimes they volunteer ump.
Yeah.
Well, these fucking sports dads, they think they can do anything.
Yeah.
They think they're funny just because they got an 11-year-old who plays a sport.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
They're
think
not-
so.
Yeah, they are guys who are dumping all of their frustrations from life into a game that means nothing with their children.
That's
right.
right. Most of the kids don't even want to play. These kids don't know they want to be athletes
No.
when they're 10.
No.
No.
But speaking of being sort of secondarily involved in a sport, Todd, we'll get back to your.
Well, so Todd,
your
you
story
are
here.
swearing that your legs don't work.
They don't.
But they're more muscular than ever, and you cross them over each other, and you tap your feet anytime "Hey Ya" by Outkast.
Todd, you're
comes on.
showing off your leg strength.
Okay, well,
You're flaunting your legs; they never look better.
no, it's just like if you. If you can't smell, your other senses become stronger.
Oh.
So as my legs stopped working, all my muscles got very strong.
makes sense.
Classically, yeah, you
Well,
can't
if
smell.
that's what. Well, Ray Charles didn't have very svelte legs.
Well, no, that's
but this
different.
happens with the
Ray
senses
Charles
thing.
couldn't see, so he was a beautiful feeler. He could feel things better
That's
than
right.
anybody
That's
could.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like
He was a classic creep.
yeah,
He was always copping a feel.
Yeah.
right.
Well,
Which
we've all been
Because
felt
he was
that.
blind.
they left out of my pass on the script for the movie Ray.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's
Well,
crazy.
they left everything out of my pass.
They left it out of your pass.
Yeah.
You don't.
You took a pass.
You
and they
don't.
left everything out.
That's
But
not
let's
a
be-
pass
let's
when
be
you
clear.
steal the script
Right.
and you hastily write changes into it on the lot and then throw it through the window of the writer's room.
Oh, well, I guess that's how you get into the biz. But we're not in Hollywood anymore. I don't want to be an actor. I don't want to be a writer. I don't care about art.
And you never have? Or
No. I'm an athlete from my days of. I mean, ever since a kid, I've been an athlete.
Todd, I think you're delusional.
Thank you. So yes, I haven't walked onto the football team as I was hopeful for. But I have been around them a lot, and I've made my way into the locker room.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You're
did
sort
this
of going
happen?
through your own hazing period, just like Bill over here, right?
Well, yes. Well, I'm a tackling dummy for the football team right now.
Well, it's just the first step. That's the first step for sure.
And let's be honest, you weren't hired.
And I'm the water boy, and I'm the water boy.
Because
That's
right
right.
now
That's
you
right.
have big iron weights on the bottom of your feet, almost as if like you're a sled.
Yes. So what they do is they ram me and then slide me across the ground. And at first my legs were bouncing across the ground and flying all over the place. Hey, it looked and felt crazy. I mean, I couldn't feel it, but I'm sure someone could have. So they attached little sled legs to me, and I'm a tackling dummy. They've been using me as a tee for the bad kickers.
Bad kickers. Because the good kickers are using the real
They're
teeth.
using the real teeth.
And now I've seen them do this. They make you lay on your back and open your mouth.
That's right.
And then they put the nip of the ball right into the mouth on the teeth.
Yes. And if I'm lucky, they make contact with only the ball.
Right. And how lucky have you been so far, Tom?
Well, look at his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big football in there.
Yes, the football.
You're talking around a big football.
I've become good at talking around the ball. What happened was these kickers were so bad they kept kicking the ball deeper and deeper into my mouth.
Wow.
Wait, so are you laying towards them?
You
so
kind of look like Arnold from Hey Arnold.
Yes, well, they are calling me football head, and they are telling me to move it all the time.
But Todd, so you don't lay face up. You lay with your face facing them.
face them,
and they
which-
kick the ball into your mouth.
Well, because otherwise the ball goes too far and someone has to retrieve it.
I saw them. I was walking past the practice stadium the other day, and I did see them playing a full scrimmage with your head. Just hiking you and fucking throwing your ass.
It was like
Right.
watching someone throw out a foxtail.
Yes. Well, it's like
They're
training
throwing you
high altitude. So this way it's like training with a heavier, more hard to hold ball.
Because you're
I'll tell you-
wiggling.
Oh, I'm wiggling,
You're
I'm
wiggling.
moving, I'm
Yeah.
screaming.
You're making it hard for them.
Yes, and they don't go easy on me when there's a fumble. I would say they almost go harder.
These football players are weird though, because I've been trying to help them out, and these guys do not like piping hot coffee. I mean, you know,
They kept saying, "You're the water boy."
right? I know. I put the water in the coffee. I brew it. I bring it out here. I'm the water boy.
Didn't the star quarterback sign your head and give it to a 12-year-old boy, and you lived with him for a week?
In a glass case.
Yes,
right?
well, I lived with them for a week, and then some of the goons that steal memorabilia.
No.
Some of OJ's old friends.
No, rest in
So they're still on
agony,
the case.
OJ.
They're still stealing stuff from people. So these guys with mullets came in.
Are these the cool guys? The cool OJ friends?
These are his awesome friends
Okay.
from Vegas.
And they're still holding all that fish.
Yes. So they stole me back from the kid, and
Tried to sell you.
They tried to sell me, and I
Little
Did
did
they
they
try to
know.
sell you to Chumley? From the pawn shop?
Yeah, you were on Pawn
they
Stars for an
tried and
episode.
succeeded. Yes, yeah. The episode.
Chumley wiped his ass with your hand on accident.
That's right. The whole episode was Chumley kept thinking different things were toilet paper.
Well, that's a new segment they're doing. It's called Chumley Wipes.
It's, yes.
It's a digital series, right?
It's a spin-off.
It's a YouTube.
It's the quiz.
It's a YouTube exclusive.
It's a digital. Yes.
Yeah.
It's
YouTube
YouTube
exclusive.
bread. It's YouTube bread. It's the flimsiest spinoff of all time.
yes.
Guinness. It's back.
Guinness, and just so
back.
everyone's hearing this correctly, it is YouTube bread. So,
Yeah. It's one of those things that you two got put on
Yeah.
every iPhone.
Yeah.
So if you're going to get a new iPhone in the next year,
Well-
you'll have Chumley Wipes.
YouTube bread.
Yeah, because
YouTube bread.
Bono is the Jobs of that organization. He's like the figurehead of YouTube bread.
Right. And
Yes.
and the whole thing is how Bono is breeding new content.
Yes.
yeah.
Bono bread.
Yeah, and it's all good stuff. I mean, everybody agreed that the only good part of the Kendrick's album, Damn, is the second half of that song, Triple X.
Yeah.
Where it's just Bono singing his ass off.
Don't you think Bono is too humble? I think Bono is he's staying in his own lane too much. I think he needs to get out there and get a little wilder. Take over like world issues. or
Well,
something.
I wish his glasses would get smaller and more tinted.
They either need to get bigger or smaller. They either need to be 3 times the size and turn into a helmet, or or a quarter the
Either
size.
be Daft Punk or be a weird little hippie. Okay?
It's one of the two.
One or the two. Bono.
Anyway, Todd, so
I'm on the football team. I've achieved my dream.
you are not on the team, Todd.
What dream? Todd, this is such a quick... You are bouncing from thing to thing in a way that I did not think we'd see this season. Because we're in college now, and we're nasty.
Yeah,
I thought it would be just regular.
We're nasty now.
Look, I'm as nasty as the next guy now.
Now, we were living in the sex dorm. Is that true?
That is.
What was that?
Yes.
It was all people who were not virgins, right?
No
right,
virgins
right,
allowed,
right,
which
yes.
is, of course, why I'm sleeping on the welcome mat.
Yes.
Right.
But now that you've had sex, you can come in, but you've made a nice little home for
Yeah,
yourself.
I like it out there, honestly. The weather around here is really nice. Always 55 and raining, and I love that.
Now, I saw you, it seems like I saw you, you're at the Highway 151, the on-ramp. You've really set up shop there.
Well, I've set up my shop there.
Right.
Yeah, that's where I sell my
It is a
wares.
real spectacle. It almost looks like you've created some type of Mad Max-esque vehicle out of things you've found.
It looks
down
like
there.
that because I have. I found a moped that doesn't have a motor anymore, so it's just a bicycle.
So it's just a ped.
Yeah, it's just a
ped.
Yeah, it's just a ped.
And does it have wheels?
Huh? No.
Okay.
It sort of got. I took
So it's a
actually.
ped?
Yeah.
But it's got handlebars.
No.
Does it have a frame?
No.
What did you find?
Yeah.
I found a decal that says moped, and I put it. I sort of had a refrigerator moving box.
You really buried the lead on that.
No, it's a moped. No, I found a refrigerator box and I put a sign on that says moped.
Did you, huh?
Yeah.
You found a fridge box.
And this refrigerator box. This is the whole box. It was every side, the lid, the top, the bottom.
Yeah.
And it wasn't us?
There wasn't like
Wait a
by
minute.
chance a
Guys,
glass of liquids.
are you mean to tell me that we're at this again? What? Are you
familiar?
freaking kidding me? You guys are the refrigerator box that I've called a moped?
That's right. And does that decal look familiar?
And boy, is my back tired.
Wow. I thought I had done something for myself for once in my goddamn life.
The other shit you have down there is not us. Relax.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Okay.
And I would say you were polite saying it's by the on-ramp of the 151. I'd say you're about 3 miles off the on-ramp, and people are zooming by you. Have you had anybody even see the things you're selling?
Yeah,
you mean
it's
the fact-
the worst place to
What?
get handouts of change.
You're
in
in
the
an
middle.
alley.
Huh?
You're in an alley.
Right, the alley in the middle of the freeway.
Alley right off the freeway.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're there selling all your wares. You've got your cold tamales.
Yeah. Well, who wants a hot one? Oh God.
That's in the name.
No.
That's what they're supposed to be.
No.
So you're selling cold tamales,
I
wet
like
blankets.
Hot ass cereal?
Yeah, I love a tamale that is has been sitting in a fridge for a little while, so that any oil that's got in there or anything is congealed, and it kind of tastes like the consistency of like toothpaste or like bad pudding. Love that.
You were on the new Netflix special, Ugly Guys, and this is all.
Yeah, the ugly guys. They have the stand-ups, the characters, and the ugly guys.
My girlfriend is producing it.
Good.
She's
Oh,
producing
so
it.
the show is part of her domination of you.
It's
part of your humiliation.
Yeah.
You don't want to be on the show.
Well, honestly,
You said I'm fine with this as long as it's not aired to everyone.
yeah.
You pitched a show called Handsome Gentlemen?
And she said for sure.
And you were kicked out of the Netflix building?
And then my girlfriend went in there and she
Waltzed
got a
in
deal.
while the door was open and sold the opposite of your show to them.
But
They said, now
they
that
said,
you're-
hey, we got money. We're selling anything to any white guy that walks through the door. So go ahead.
Yeah. And so, it is part of my domination. I like the feeling of everybody in the world, sort of, because she treats me good. She makes me feel sexy.
Nope.
No, she does.
Oh,
No, she does. She makes me feel sexy. So when everybody in the world is like, ew, that guy's nasty. And then she looks at me and she says, get in here.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh,
what's
she
that
wants-
like? 'Cause
And
I
she's
haven't
talking
felt-
about a box in the corner? When she says, get in here?
Yes. She's telling me to bring that box in to her.
I got to know. Okay, I haven't felt. I'm going to be a little vulnerable here.
Wow.
I haven't felt sexy in the longest time. I haven't been made to feel sexy I don't know what's that like now. That must feel so good for you.
It is. You know, I've spent my whole life with everyone around me thinking the opposite. But to feel desired, even if it is desired to be a punching bag, it is like, oh, I want to be around you so that I can slap you on the face, and I can like pull your nipples, and I can I can like pull your. I can.
This is touching.
Yeah. It's good.
My God.
Honestly,
I'm feeling really open, like Todd.
Oh.
you guys just go ahead and get all that out of your system. Maybe we'll just do that for.
Aw.
This is sweet.
This is really sweet. I like hearing that. Look,
Talk about all the other bad things that happen to you all day, and we'll go, aw.
Well, I mean, no, I wouldn't say bad things happen to me. A lot of people on the outside look in and say, "Oh, those things seem bad," but it's a thing that makes me
Right.
Got that.
Okay.
honestly, what you guys are doing is so distracting.
Oh.
well, I think that for me, I mean, I am jealous of you.
Well, hey,
Even if your relationship is with a woman that beats you up and treats you like crap, sounds like my ex-wife.
She was nice to you. That is not true.
Well,
If anyone led that relationship astray, it was your ass.
oh, come on.
What?
She wanted too much from me.
She wanted you home once a week, Todd.
Yeah.
You couldn't even do that. You
I
kept running
throw
away.
myself into my work. And I'm an artist. And
oh, you are? I thought you were an athlete now.
I've never
You were
been.
staying out every night at Smitty's and sleeping next to the jukebox.
Well, I told them I'm sleeping next to this jukebox until you put my favorite song on it. And they said, look, Hey Ya's already on here. I said, well, why can't I find it? And they said, because you're typing in a description of the song, not the title of the song. As if I'll see you in the morning, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, and what was your description to Hey Ya?
That's the fun song from earlier.
That is so vague.
Honestly, no, I'll say this. I think if you went into a bar and you said, everybody, what song am I thinking of? That fun song from earlier. At least 1 out of 100 people would say, Hey Ya. I think that is a perfect description of that song.
I agree.
It's a fun song from a little bit ago.
That's true.
The 2 songs I get when I say that are Hey Ya and Blink-182's Damn It. That's what people think
yeah.
I'm talking about.
That's interesting. Guys, I just got a little notification. It looks like Pizza Hole is going to actually be here in just a couple minutes, so we don't have to wait.
Hell yes.
Okay.
I put my order through the door for room service also. I don't know if that pizza
That'll
is
be
on
coming.
the way. Okay.
That'll be coming.
Great.
It's sort of
I
room
was-
service timing, so it'll be there when the
I
kitchen's
just don't
ready.
want this pizza to spook me, that's all.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
I also was thinking about getting a massage through Sam's Scare.
Okay, sure.
Is that possible? What comes with that? Just the deluxe massage.
Well, we're willing to do whatever kind of massage you would like. We can do Swedish, Thai, baseball.
I've had the baseball massage. I think I was the first one to pay for a baseball massage.
Yeah, we can do a pumpkin massage. We can do
Okay, so that's the scare part?
what?
The pumpkin?
Well, there's many options, is what I'm saying. So you can do a baseball.
The
you can do
baseball
a pumpkin.
massage
Can
is
I
pretty
get
scary.
a baseball massage?
Yeah, did you bring a bat?
No, shit.
Or a glove?
Here, I think I've got a bat inside my head here. If you want to borrow it.
He's rummaging around in his head like it's some gym bag.
He's yanking out his teeth or something.
It stinks. It stinks
It does
so
stink.
bad.
This
Todd.
smells like when fucking what's his name had shitty teeth.
Yeah, it's like his head is a perforated gym bag. I can see a bunch of stuff in there.
Okay, well, great. This is a great Louisville Slugger.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah, if you want
I
to,
hope you don't mind. That one's very sharp. It
Yeah, no
broke
problem.
in the middle of the game.
yeah, no problem, no problem at all. Do you mind?
No.
Because you're the one who's going to be getting.
No, yeah.
So I
that's
got
good.
I got a pumpkin massage from an umpire, and I thought it was really nice. But he did keep calling. I felt like he kept giving me a full count. I felt like he was calling too many balls. You know.
He was probably calling you bald. He's probably just
Now
reminding
that
you
makes
bald.
more sense. That makes a lot.
That
more
has
sense.
never happened to me.
What? Someone calling you bald?
Yeah.
Why? Because you have such.
Well, because I have big, long hair and it's always growing.
That's what people say if they have good hair, is that it's big and long. That's how you know that your hair is natural.
Well, if you guys want to, we're having a little fundraiser for the frat this weekend. We're going to be selling barbecue chicken plates.
Yum. I love that.
Yeah, and also praying to Bug Sun and giving up all your worldly possessions.
Okay.
Again?
Yep.
Well, I don't know. I'm not a huge barbecue chicken fan. But I will, if I can just show up and give Bugs on all my possessions. Do I have to do both?
You don't have to buy barbecue chicken.
Yeah, is there something else we can do? Because I definitely want to do the second part. Is there maybe something, are they going to have cotton candy or anything besides? I just don't love barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
No, but there will be a service where...
Religious?
Non-denominational, but we pray to Bug Sun, and we also buy his book.
Okay.
Now, what's your sister sorority? Because most frats have like a sorority that they kind of pair up with.
Oh, they tragically died altogether.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's
So
right.
we are currently not paired up with Sigma Chi or... but they were called Bogdaughter. They were called Bogdaughter.
Bogdana Rajneesh, or
Yeah,
was it?
Bogdaughter Rajneesh.
The whole group was called that.
Yes, Bogdana Rajneesh. And they died. They started their own...
That's so interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Frat life is awesome.
Yeah.
It's
Is there any sort of investigation into the mass death there, or
Yeah, was there any foul play that was obvious?
Apparently, it's being investigated, but I think they're haters.
Yeah, well, I heard that they had a big salad night, and there was a big salad bar that was made, and then there were some guys that came through and just sort of doused the salad with a sort of tube of some sort of like something.
Yeah, there was some salmonella outbreak that definitely wasn't me, and my hair's big and long. But yeah, I think that's all like haters.
I don't know if you know this about yourself, Bill, but you've started saying lies really obviously and saying that they're the truth.
Which part of those were lies?
Yeah.
His hair is long.
My hair is big and long.
Now, I know I've got 23,000 vision, so I can't tell for sure.
23/1000?
23/1000.
Wow.
So that means if something is 23 feet away,
You see it like someone sees it at 1,000 feet
I see it
away.
like it's 1,000 feet away.
Holy shit!
That's right.
God,
So-
you're legally blind.
Illegally, actually.
Speaking
I'm
of,
illegally blind. I'm on the run.
play coming.
What, legally blind?
Illegally blind.
Illegally blind? Well, it's okay. I wish
you
I could
reached
get
out to Reese
that diva, Reese Witherspoon, to return my phone calls.
And why is she a diva? Because she hasn't returned your calls. And
Well,
that's it.
I'm sending her my
You
script.
call every woman who doesn't return your calls a diva.
Well, it's just, people get so famous and they don't remember where they came from. I famously, in the mid-'90s...
Oh, you knew her.
well, I told Reese Witherspoon she'd never make it in the biz when she auditioned for one of my community theater plays. I said, yes.
And that was Reese Witherspoon.
Well, it was it was like an old spoon that was kind of going away, and it had a peanut butter and chocolate treat on it that you could eat any way you wanted to.
That was Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, Todd. Everybody knows Reese Witherspoon. That wasn't Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, that famous child actor.
That's Reese Witherspoon, Todd.
Oh, well, I'm emailing the wrong person then.
In Todd's defense, I hear Reese is a bit of a diva.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
And that's who I'm trying to get for Illegally Blind. I'm trying to get the child actor now.
Illegally blind with Reese's Witherspoon.
Withering spoon.
Withering
Witherspoon.
spoon. So that's who I'm out to right now. I've sent Reese's some of my passes on other scripts that didn't get accepted.
Are you reaching out to any other actors?
Who else was in Legally Blonde? Maybe I can...
Weren't you reaching out to Jong Goodbar?
Yes. Well, no, I think I'm reaching out to John Goodman. I can't remember. It's
Wait, sorry.
It's a photo of a Korean dictator with a melting chocolate bar on it. And in 93, I told him he'd never make it in the business.
That's John Goodbar.
No, it's John Goodman. I'm certain of it.
No, you think you're reaching out to John Goodman, but you are reaching out to John Goodbar.
Oh,
This sounds
damn it.
like a grapevine situation.
Yeah. You know
How
what?
are you reaching out to them? I think
Through
this
their
is.
people.
No, but do you call them on
Is it
grapevine?
Kevin?
No, wait, no,
Do
they're
you call
people
Kev- do you-
or they're peephole.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're people. The
you-
little guy inside a door that's made out of glass.
You scream through the peephole
I
of the door.
screamed through that guy. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going through their
That's
people.
not a man, Todd.
Okay, so I'm crazy. I'm yelling at my neighbors in the bathroom, and I'm going up to a little window in a door asking for famous child actors that are just amalgamated names of real people to be in my play Illegally Blind.
Okay.
Which, by the way, fine. I'll put it out there. It's just a totally ripped off version of Legally Blonde the musical.
Wow.
Right.
Wow. Okay. Well, hey, the pizza's here.
Yeah, Pizza
right.
Hole.
Yeah, Pizza
right.
Hole is here. So
That's pretty good.
yeah.
70
Why did
minutes?
Todd just leave?
He's rifling through a trunk.
Pizza's here. What?
It's a weird voice.
Let him in.
Let him in. Yeah.
It's
Hang on
the
one
delivery
second.
guy's in a wheelchair.
Hello.
Hey, Todd.
Miss Piggy?
Hi, I'm Miss Piggy. I work for Pizza Hole.
Todd.
Todd. Somebody rip his wig off.
Stay away from my hair! Ow!
There's two people wearing pig heads in this thing. What is going on?
Guys, college is turning out to be a struggle.
College is hard.
Okay,
that'll be $52.93, Kermies.
I paid with my card.
Oh, okay. I just need your signature.
Okay.
Did you bring the ranch? We ordered a bunch of sides of ranch.
Oh, shit.
Okay, it's coming out of your tip.
No, please, I need this.
What? What do you mean?
crazy doctor bills.
What?
Okay, Todd. We know it's you.
No.
Pull. Yes, it is you.
Get away from me.
No, I'm pulling this pig mask off.
No, fuck you.
It's off.
Okay, the joke.
Todd, you're standing upright. What about your legs?
Sit down, Todd.
Oh!
No. You know what, guys? Honestly, I think.
What? Todd,
Honestly,
what just happened?
You could have just sat right down in your chair that was behind you. You just missed it.
Oh! Oh, what? I blacked out. I blacked out.
No.
Where am I?
you know
You
what,
blacked out and went put on a Miss Piggy outfit.
guys? I'm gonna be
Oh.
honest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought coming to college we were gonna sort of, settle down, focus on.
Well, you're immortal now, and we're nasty now.
We're nasty.
I just think we got. I mean,
that
we
pizza getting
we
here?
are in.
I don't even understand what happened.
Howard, I think you need a massage.
No,
man.
I don't
I think
need
you need
I
some
don't
TLC.
Get a baseball massage.
Oh, yeah. Get with that slugger.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is this like that?
All right, well, $200.
Just that was just him beaning him with balls.
That's right. That's right.
I tell you, you got a fast fastball and an inaccurate curveball.
Thank you very much. And I'm sorry about that, Todd. I'm sorry
look-
for your tummy.
Guys, we all do need to remember that we do have classes to go to, and we do
We
have.
haven't even
Class.
talked about class.
Class! Fuck! Class! We're late for class!
We all got to get to class.
Yeah, we do got.
Damn! Give me a Pop-Tart and get me out the door to class!
Yes,
I got the big test today.
Oh, my shoes. They're not even tied.
all
Too
right.
late! Just go!
Yeah. All right.
I
Well,
hope the teacher's 15 minutes late so we can just leave anyway.
Yeah, right!
All right. Well, hey, we do have to get to class, so we're gonna go do that. But we'll be back again.
I just quickly...
He's talking on a cell phone. Does he take pizza
Todd, you
orders?
just stood
I think he works at Pizza Hole. I think...
And he takes their to-go orders from here, not at the restaurant.
Why is he Miss Piggy when he works there?
I'll deliver it, but if I run into Kermie, I may be late.
There's no reason to.
They don't know he's Miss Piggy. They don't know. He's using.
That's not even part of the business model. The Muppets, that's illegal. Can't just do the Muppets.
Yeah, Pizza Hole is fraught with copyright infringement. They're
Yeah,
using
let's-
so many famous
I guess
movies.
let's-
We're going to need a bigger plate.
No, we can deliver it, but we're going to need a bigger plate.
I'm glad that phrase came up right after you mentioned it. Oh man, a lot's going on, but we'll.
Oh, that's a big pizza.
Jesus.
I think we're gonna need a bigger plate.
Okay, so it's just those two.
Yeah.
It's Muppets and what's the other
It's the Taco Bell commercial was inspired by Godzilla.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. All right.
He's also holding Wilson?
Is that your best friend, Miss Piggy?
Wilson!
Okay.
What's the reality?
You know what? We got a lot to figure out for next week. So everybody make sure you tune in next time because we're hopefully going to have some updates on our education.
We're going to be more organized next week.
We're going to be more organized and we're going to have a lot to say.
So everyone remember to bog Son's the god of all of us. Goodbye, everyone.
Stay
Stay
flippy.
flippy.
We are not changing
We
our slogan to box on.
Stay flippy.
We're not doing the box on thing.
Class is out and the coffee's on. I got a couple things on my chest I got to get off. Cut me some slack and pour me a cup of that joy. Welcome to the teacher's lounge. Let's wrap it up and hit the road.